Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Crete High School for tonight's D1 Sub-District semifinal featuring the visiting Beatrice Orangemen and the Norris Titans listed as the home team on the scoreboard. We welcome all the fans on kind of an inclement night. Thank you for making it down and hope you had a safe trip here as well. So let's get started with our tournament tonight. If everyone please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hat as we honor our flag and country with the playing of our national anthem. This is the semifinal game of the D1 Sub-District. The winner of tonight's game will return tomorrow night to face the Crete Cardinals. So let's first introduce the Beatrice Orangemen, their starters. Number 2, 6'1" senior, Shep Crawford. Number 4, 5'7" senior, Gus Loomis. Number 6'1" junior, Crete. Number 23, 6'3" senior, Luke Price. And number 24, 6'3" senior, Tucker Timmerman. The Orangemen are coached by Clark Woodall. Now you're starting line for the Norris Titans. Number 0, 6'4" senior, Dakota. Number 4, 6' sophomore, Derek Hosenberg. Number 10, 6'2" freshman, Chris Garner Jr. Number 32, 5'10" freshman, Alex Stahl. And number 33, 6'4" senior, Wyatt Walls. The Titans are coached by Jimmy Boats. Always encourage good sportsmanship. Should be a fantastic ball game. Sit back and relax. Let's play basketball.
Hello, friends. I'm Connor Crete alongside Garrett Dittmer, and we are here with another edition of Varsity Boys Basketball. This time in the Sub-District games, of course, Crete hosting, and we are once again commentating a team that is not Crete, which, I mean, we're pretty good at, as Norris will win the tip. Here's Bosinger. Gets to the top of the key to Klein. So already a lot of motion from Norris. Here's Gardner. Gardner puts it up. No good. So now here come the Orangemen. Dawson Loomis over the other side of the court. And now Beatrice. I mean, I think they're favored coming into this one, of course. I mean, you'd like to see if Norris could get this. And well, the winner, of course, advances to tomorrow's game, which is against Crete here. Crete is hosting the Sub-District.
Tipped out is Beatrice's ball.
That's the higher seed.
You know, we haven't really seen too much of Beatrice this year, so it'll be interesting to see how it.
I haven't seen much of Norris either. As here's Dawson Loomis. Gets it to Tucker Timmerman. Now into the paint, puts it up, and good. Luke Feist. I mean, maybe he's relating to, well, I said it wrong if I wanted that to happen. And, oh, no good, going in for a layup. Now he tries to find Klein on the other side of the court. And a turnover, so Norris will have possession. So here come the Titans, gets it to Gardner. Alex Small gets it to Klein, who gets it to Gardner again. Gardner driving in. Back out to Klein from the corner. Shot fake, driving in. Can't get it to go. And a turnover. And Shelton Crawford gets that one. Gets it to Loomis. Here's Mintz. Back to Timmerman. Now here comes Crawford. Cross up into the lane. In trouble now. Tipped away by the big man. And now, lost it on the transfer. They're going to say out on Beatrice. So number 33, Wyatt Wubbles, of course, coming away with that big key turnover there early now. And I mean, he is one big man. I mean, that beard, I'm loving it. I mean, what do you think, Dit?
I think he's a big man. Oh.
No call for a charge there, and Wubbles gets that to fall. So the big man we were just talking about must have heard us and said, you know what, let's just show off some athleticism. I mean, that looks like a grown man out there, Dit. Am I not mistaken?
I mean, that just really adds to the Titans' ability right here.
Speaking of grown men, Tucker Timmerman, Nebraska commit, folks. We will be saying his name all night long. Klein gets it to Gardner. Back to Small, a little bit of a dump off. Back to Gardner. Small goes up for it again. Now here comes Dakota Klein. Trying to get into a rhythm for Norris. Screen set by Wubbles. Klein driving. Gardner from the top of the key. Back to Klein. Corner three. Contested. Puts it in. And gets it to go. Norris takes an early lead here. 5-4. Timmerman gets it to Crawford. Crawford on the other side of Mintz. Mintz driving in trouble, falls down. They're going to call him for a travel.
I think that was the right call.
Oh, 100%.
Slip.
I mean, things are just going to happen in this game. Kind of got his foot caught there, just slipped and fell.
100%.
So now Gardner, Chris Gardner Jr., what a name that is, gets it to Dakota Klein. Now back to Gardner. Klein again with it. Seems to be the future point guard so far. Barrett Bozinger. Back to Alex Small. Now Wubbles in the paint. Posts up. Lays it in there. Tried to get a little bit of Derek Walker in there, but just couldn't get to fall. So now here comes Dawson Loomis. Gets it to Crew Mintz. And now tried to get it to his guy, Dominic Salazar, but just couldn't fit it in there, couldn't thread the needle. So now here comes the shot from Klein. He's going to be fouled. And, I mean, we always say it, Dit. I mean, worst thing that happens when you're going to go up.
100%, yep, is you're just going to get fouled. And then
Exactly. Take a look at the replay there. Clearly foul going up for it. I mean, just a good take by Dakota Klein. Of course, his brother goes here to Crete. Brody. We'd like to give a shout out to Brody Klein, who is sitting just a little bit away from us. First shot from the other Klein, Dakota, goes in. So when we look at this Beatrice team compared to this Norris team, I mean, one guy really stands out. That's Tucker Timmerman, of course. Got to find a way to follow him up as he gets the board there. And now a new addition to the game, Trayson Russell, number 3. Here's Timmerman, gonna do it himself. Too much.
Missed the backboard there, looked like.
And they're gonna say it was out on Beatrice. Let's take a look at the replay here. They're gonna say out on Dominic Salazar. Of course, we can't see much from this angle, but from the replay, it looked like he might have gotten a piece of that. So now here comes number 32, Alex Small, taking it out. And then for Norris, Josh Borschlager. Reloading before the game, and oof. Small trying to get in there under the basket, then get him for a travel. So now checking in for Norris, number 22, McCoy Fulkerts. I mean, he's got some serious drip out there, partner. I mean, he's got the wristbands, he's got the shoes. I'm liking it. He looks a little small.
He does. See if he can
but
match
he is
the-
a freshman, 5'9"
Oh,
freshman.
wow.
My goodness.
That's
Big
a
shout out to
freshman starting over
the
the
Fulkerts family. I'm not sure what you're putting in the water in your household, but this kid looks like he's legit. As there's a foul, I believe that was Crew Mines going up for. He's going to be fouled.
Foul on the ball on the attack, number 3, Josh Marshall, his first team foul.
So Josh Borschlager with the foul, his first. Puts up the free throw and gets it to go.
At the line for the others
So
tonight,
Crew Mines on the board early.
Crew Mines.
Let's see if he can get this to a tie ball game. Mines puts it up. Gets it to go. Crew Mines. Free throw king so far. 2 for 2. I'm looking at the Beatrice bench right now. That appears to be a little more than Tennessee orange that one coach is wearing. What did you say?
You know, that's actually what I was noticing earlier. Was the
I mean, Beatrice orange, it's a little darker.
It
You can
is,
tell
yep.
from the tint of the shorts.
100%.
As we take a look at checking into the game, Luke Feiss. I think it might be Feast, but I don't know if he's related to Colton Feast, former Nebraska defensive tackle.
I think
or
it might
not.
be Feast.
I'm gonna say Feast because like maybe he's related to Colton.
He
Feast.
might be.
But like, I mean, who's to say, to be honest? Well, anyway, here comes Fulkerts. Once again, dripped out. Now Bosinger, back to Gardner. Fulkerts was in trouble, but is able to get to his man. Now here's Wubbles, the grown man. Now Gardner on the other side of the court. For 3. Oh, good. In and out.
Bounces out.
My goodness, what a shot by Borschlager there. Saw an open look, took it, nearly got it to knock down, but just couldn't get it in there. So Timmerman gets this to his guy, Trayson Russell. Ooh. And now offensive foul going their way. Borschlager. I believe it was on number 34, Dominic Salazar. I believe he laid maybe an illegal screen. But I could be wrong. Regardless, the foul is on Beatrice. So the people at the front desk down there, I mean, love Jim Crete to death, of course, but I think he might have gotten that one confused. So here's Klein, gets it to Gardner. Gardner from the top of the key to Fulkerts. McCoy Fulkerts, now Dakota Klein again. Gatto. Now Gardner. Little razzle-dazzle, little do-it-myself, little jumper, no good. Rebound by Salazar. So here comes Beatrice. Tie ball game, pretty contested. If you took the under, it might have been a good choice. These teams have not really been able to generate some offense. I mean, I don't think it's a lack of scheme. They've had open shots as Salazar for 3, no good. But just haven't been able to get some big
haven't
shots
been able
to fall.
connect, yeah.
Fulkerts, as we say that,
As we talk,
and the
wow.
win, and 1. So big play there. Fulkerts with the assist to Jacob Gatto. And I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
It is, honestly.
Basket cut, I mean, easy lay-in, and to top it all off, an and 1. The shot up from Gatto. And the rebound by Luke Feast. So now here comes Trayson Russell. Russell from the wing, tried to fit it in there to Salazar, but Chris Gardner Jr. with the takeaway. Fulkerts gets it to Gatto. Gatto back to Fulkerts. Fulkerts from the corner, shot fake. Gardner goes up, no foul called. And Salazar with the rebound. So a little controversy down there in the paint. I think it was the right call. I think it might have been a flop. Good job by the refs, letting them play. Seen that
100%.
a couple times so far. Here's Tucker Timmerman. Gets fouled.
Especially at this high school level, you just want to let it play.
Let it play. I mean, unlike the refs, like the refs in the all 3 quarters and most of the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl this year, letting them play, and then one play that was, just got out of hand, I guess. I didn't see much there by James Bradbury on the holding.
No, that was.
I'm not even an Eagles fan.
I didn't even watch the game.
Why not? It's the Super Bowl.
Because we left.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot you were there.
Quarter.
My bad.
You're good.
Anyway, here's Shelton Crawford. Now to Loomis. Dawson Loomis driving in. Can't find anyone. Finds Timmerman, the D1 commit. And then hit out by Norris. I'm going to stay with Beatrice here. So Beatrice got another shot here to get something going. Dawson Loomis to throw it in. Feast, Timmerman, Salazar, and Crawford. All on the reception. And now here's Timmerman in the paint. Gonna do it himself. Goes up. And Wubbles manages to tip that away, but it will stay with Beatrice here. So interesting series of events for sure.
Very interesting indeed.
Crawford gets it to Loomis. Finds Feast. Now to Timmerman, the D1 commits for baseball. Now the screen set, Timmerman, pick and roll. Salazar puts it in. My goodness, great offensive series there from Beatrice. Timmerman
love watching those smooth plays that just work out perfectly.
100%. Timmerman the bait, puts up a shot
Beautiful.
fake, gets it to Salazar. Just a beautiful
Norris
bucket.
trying to run out of time out of the quarter.
So now 8-all. Here is Dakota Klein. Norris trying to get some points before the end of the quarter. Now here's the shot up, no good. That was, of course, our guy McCoy Fulkers trying to put that one in.
At the end of the first quarter, 8-8.
So we got a tie ball game here. Took a look at some first half highlights, mainly the replay. Of course, see that beautiful bucket. Timmerman goes in, and I mean, this offense is centralized around Tucker Timmerman. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean,
100%, yep.
I mean, of course, he's committed to Nebraska for baseball. I believe as a catcher.
Okay.
Might be a pitcher. No, I think he's a pitcher. I don't know.
Let's,
I know he's committed. Go Google it.
Yep.
But, I mean, he's just such an all-around athlete. I mean, this is our first opportunity to watch him play. I am very excited. Of course, I think he's a great player.
He's an awesome athlete.
And
he's a pitcher, looks like.
Yeah, I thought so. I think he plays catcher, though. I think he played catcher when we played him in baseball.
He might. Like Schmeck.
Yeah, Braden Schmeckpepper's watching. Just want to give him a big shout out. It's his birthday today.
Really?
Yes, Schmeck.
Wow.
Braden Schmeckpepper, happy birthday. Fan of the game. Why not? I mean, he's not listening. I mean, he's probably at NC. Well, actually, no, he transferred.
Did he transfer to Kansas?
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but yeah, he transferred to Kansas. So good luck to you, Braden Schmeckpepper. Love you to death. Great guy. So now here comes Tucker Timmerman once again, throwing this one in. Finds Loomis. And that's just really what the offense's recipe is today. Get it to Timmerman, let him do some work, and then kick it out to someone else. And that's what Beatrice is probably going to have to do today. That's what they've done most of the season. As Timmerman gets this one to the corner, thought about it. Now Loomis driving in. Stops himself. Now back into the paint. And now they will call a block on Norris. Block on McCoy. No, yep. Oh, Alex Small, it looked like. But heck of a drive there by Crew Mines.
That was really impressive, yes.
Drew the foul.
That's, of course, what you want in basketball.
And, I mean, these refs letting them play, and then right there, of course, I mean, it looked like a block. I mean,
I think they're calling the right calls.
Big credit to the officiating crew as Mines puts up a second shot. Gets the second one to go. 9-8. Beatrice has a thin lead over the Norris Titans here in some Class B action. Sub-districts. Dakota Klein, Alex Small, little razzle-dazzle. Dakota Klein from the corner. No good. Off the side of the iron. And now Timmerman with the board. Gets to Loomis. Now a little bit of fast break now. Fast. Timmerman. Crawford. Hands it off to Loomis. Loomis back to Timmerman. Timmerman going to set a screen. Now here comes Crew Mainz. Puts up a shot. They're going to say he was fouled going up. Yeah, it looked like he got a little bit of the forearm there. Can't do that, Garrett.
Let's watch the replay.
Let's take a look.
Oh,
looks like,
yeah.
Yep, Dakota
Just a little swat.
It's a little swat. A little touch. I mean, some people just, I mean, personally, you need some physical attention sometimes. I mean, I'm sure he liked a little rub on the hand, you know. Lets everybody know that he's there for him. It's a good friend moment, I think. I think we can really learn from this. Don't touch me, Garrett. Here's the shot up from Mainz. Gets it to go. It's now 11-8 game. And just like that, Beatrice has a 3-point lead in this ball game. Now here's Dakota Klein bringing it up.
And keep in mind, all those 3 points were from free throws alone.
Exactly,
Really
Garrett.
quite impressive.
Beatrice cashing in for sure. Here's the shot up. Gets it to go. Barrett Bosinger with the finish. Now that'll put Norris down by just 1, I believe. Yes, 10-11. Mainz gets it to Feast. Feast puts it in there. Heck of an effort by Luke Feast, who we think might be like a distant cousin to Colton Feast, who plays for Nebraska. Who's to say? The kick out. Dakota Klein. Top of the key to Smart. Now Wubbles. Good man. There's Alex Small coming from that bad. Wubbles with the big finish. That grown man can move, I tell you what, Garrett.
You know, I don't think I've seen him much on the bench this game, which is really quite surprising.
He's got a lot of torque in the tank. I don't know
of course. And that's good for those big guys, and they can really play into the full potential.
Ooh, here's Feast. Doesn't take the shot. Now Crew Mainz driving in. Timmerman once again. TT Timmerman. Big time lay-in. Puts Beatrice up by 3, 12-15 now. And now the takeaway. It's going to stay with Norris here. So, I mean, quite an impressive showing defensively. Beatrice just has that extra juice, it looks like.
They do, yeah.
Dakota Klein with it. Bringing it up once again from the wing. Drives in. Gives it to Bosinger. Bosinger, jumper, long range. Can't get it to go. Now tipped away. A scuffle. No over and back because, of course, Beatrice touched it as well.
Obviously, yeah.
So now here comes Chris Gardner Jr. Driving in. Posts up. They're going to call him for a travel. Took too many steps. So the tables turn. And now Beatrice once again with the possession. The shot up. Good!
Tucker Timmerman.
Tucker Timmerman! My goodness! Making it rain. The commit. TT24. Once again, take a look. Crawford gives it to him and just knocks it down from long range. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious what they're going to do here. I mean, Norris, of course. I mean, just give it to the big man.
Honestly.
Give it to Tuck Timmerman. Tucking Norris in the bed right now.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness. Call the Tooth Fairy. Someone's going to sleep. Norris is getting their teeth punched in by TT Timmerman.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can't say it enough.
We can't, no.
I mean, he is just a dynamic guy. Of course, gotta love his supporting cast. Of course. I want to give a big thank you to our sponsor, DE Builders. DE Builders, you build it, we buy it. As here's Jacob Borschlager with it. And I mean, he needs to get something going for Norris here. I mean, Tucker Timmerman has just taken the life out of this Titan team.
They have. Titans just need to get the momentum back in their court and just,
I mean, just be comfortable that what they had was working.
100%.
As here's Alex Small, pivots and reach for a foul there. Oof. Take a look. Oof.
Foul called by the Orangemen, number 24.
So now I believe that Salazar checking out. Wobbles. Bozinger. Haven't seen him much. We were told he was going to be a big factor in this game. So far, Beatrice shut him down. And a lot of contact from the refs letting him play once again.
it has, yeah.
Loomis. Corner three. No good. Made him look silly. And puts it in there. My goodness.
Incredible tournament.
Shelton Crawford. Big three-pointer from the corner. So now big momentum swing. Once again, Norris backed up against the wall. Really needs a shot. The fadeaway. Oh, rolls out. My goodness. Josh Borschlager had an incredible effort there. Looked like a heck of a shot. Just couldn't get it to go. I mean, Norris has just been unlucky today.
They have. Just all their shots just bouncing out. Just, it's really just bad luck.
I mean, I guess Beatrice doesn't know what that feels like. It's Dawson Loomis from the wing. Hands it to his man. Feast, who gets it to Crew Mines. Now back to Loomis. Loomis from the wing. Bozinger matched up on Loomis. Matchup to watch. The lay-in, no good. Heck of a drive.
Wow. Last touch by the Titans, so it'll be Beatrice's ball.
I mean, Shelton Crawford went in there. I mean, couldn't come out with anything, but you gotta love the confidence to just say, you know what, I can take it all I want. Just puts it in there. I mean, phenomenal. And Norris, another miscue. Can't retain possession, can't get off their defense off the court and transition to offense. It's going to cost him here. Tucker Timmerman again. Oh, they're going to get him for a travel. A rare mistake from TT Tuck. So now Chris Garner Jr. throwing it into Dakota Klein. Klein needs to get his guys ready. As the point guard, you kind of set everything up. You kind of make the decisions. Of course.
Of course.
If you watch Nebraska basketball, it's more of Derek Walker, the decision maker. He's the post. Chris Gardner Jr. for three, no good. Off the front iron once again, and Norris just cannot knock down these shots.
They're not. They're making the shots. They're making the effort. They're just not. They're not sinking them in, and that's really the difference in this game.
Another turnover by Beatrice there.
But Klein dribbling down the court.
Looked like Feist tried to get in there, just wasn't able to get into a groove. Couldn't lay it in there. Norris gets the ball right back. Let's see if they can do something, anything. I mean, it's like the meme where it's like poking the dead thing with a stick saying, do something.
Yeah.
Can Norris do something here? The shot!
Wow.
Bang! Big three-pointer from number 3, Josh Borschlager.
That was a much-needed basket right there. Really get the momentum moving and points up on the board again in the second quarter.
100% agree. Shelton Crawford driving. Crawford. The corner for Loomis. Loomis from the corner. Shot big. Back to Crawford. Now Crew Mines. Vice. Crawford. Hands it off. Crew Mines. Jump stop. Puts it up. No good. So now Norris with another chance.
Klein.
Dakota Klein in the fast break. 1:30 left. Just under it here to go in the second quarter of action. Here's Gardner. Chris Gardner Jr. Now Dakota Klein with it. Klein drives in, gets it to Gardner. Gardner puts up a shot. No good, off the back iron. And now a scuffle
by
for
Beatrice.
it. And no.
And timeout.
And timeout, Beatrice. Smart timeout there, of course. A little bit of a scuffle on the court. Really want to make sure you get possession here, especially with 106
100%,
left.
yeah.
To go
Just want to gather your guys and just make sure they're.
The replay. See the open shot here made by Josh Borschlager. We were told in the pregame report, Josh Borschlager. We would be saying his name a lot. So far, only said it once, I believe. He's got to get going. They got to get the ball to him.
They do, yep. 100% agree. And
I mean, whatever you have to do. I mean, if it's a pick and roll,
Yeah.
if it's a nice V cut, I mean.
Yeah, Norris just needs to get the ball rolling. This is a big momentum play, and
Because I mean, it looks like he has the most potential as a shooter so far, and I mean, I would just give it to him.
100%. He looks like the Norris version of Aiden McDowell.
Really?
I don't know, just like with the build and stuff.
I mean, I like it. I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like the short grab too. He grabs the side of the short. Just
Yeah.
Like McDowell. So the throw in by Timmerman. They just can't find a way to stop him. Loomis. Back to Crawford. Full court press. Loomis again. Looking. In trouble. Tries to get it to Crawford, but it's tipped. Now here comes Fulkerts. McCoy Fulkerts gets it to Chris Gardner Jr. Gardner Jr. lays it in there and foul. Chris Gardner Jr. CGJ. Take a look at the replay here. And the refs, once again, letting them play.
They are. That's
paint. I like to see it.
Me too.
Because, I mean, most of the time you see a charge, I mean, it's usually a flop.
Yeah.
Bad flop. Refs letting them play tonight. It's good to see. Good for the game. Chris Gardner Jr. misses his first free throw. We're gonna have I hope we have a lot of fun with his name later. You know, the acronym CGJ, Chris Gardner Jr. I mean, he misses the second one there. Protecting it is crew minds. But I'd like to see him get onto the board so we can have some good lines for later.
Of course, of course.
Timmerman gets it to Loomis. Loomis now. Just under 35 seconds to go. Crew minds. Jump stop. The corner. Loomis. Timmerman. He can shoot it from 3, we know. Gets it to Mines, elects not to. So now what will Beatrice dial up here? Here is Loomis. Looking. Under 15 seconds left. Loomis gonna do it himself. No, he's gonna hand it to
Pressure
Crawford.
5 seconds.
Here comes Crawford. Gets it to Timmerman. Oh!
Beatrice ball with 1 second left on the clock.
I thought Timmerman was gonna go with a little airmail hook shot right there. Just tipped out of the way. Beatrice still gets possession though. I think they'll put more time on the clock. I feel like 1.3 wasn't what it was. I feel like they should at least have 2 seconds here.
It's just how the cookie crumbles.
Go. I mean, snooze you lose, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
Dawson Loomis to throw it in. I mean, it's pretty obvious who you want the ball in your hands here. As he gets it to Feast. No, can't get it to go.
Barely tipped out there.
That would have been number 2 I would have gone to. Number 1 I was thinking of was Tuck Timmerman.
Of course.
TT24. I mean, he's just been so dynamic.
Yeah.
As we end the first half of play, Norris 15, Beatrice 21. This one kind of gone as expected. Norris has actually hung around quite a bit more than I thought they would, especially with Timmerman.
I thought it was going to be a close game going in, and really both teams would be fighting. So I'm glad that it turned out that way because we have a really good game to watch.
Yeah. I mean, that's good for ratings. I mean, it's good for the game.
100%. Yeah.
Got a little dance party going down on the court right now. We're at halftime. We just like to honor our friend and mentor, Greg Hobza. I mean, great guy. If his family,
amazing guy.
If his family might be listening at home. I don't know. But I'm a big Mitch Hobza fan. Great guy. Met him like one time.
Wow.
Seems like a cool dude.
He sounds
Seems like a top G.
Ooh.
But yeah, Greg Hobza has been such an important part in our lives. I mean, such an influence. Wakes up every day, smile on his face.
Goes out, mows his lawn.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter what the weather is. I mean, he's going to be mowing.
100%.
He will be mowing.
It's probably like looking at his penny stocks while he's mowing his lawn.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Or like one phone for penny stocks and like a tablet for PVC. Or
I would like to know how EENF is going for him.
You know, I'm quite curious too. So
we're not going to look it up because I don't feel like it. But I mean, that's just.
What is it? E and F?
Yeah, E and F. It's 3 E's, N and F, I think. Or maybe it's 2 E's. I don't know. He would be able to tell us. Of course, Norris missing a pretty big part of their roster. Brooks Holland out, of course, sidelined with that sprained ankle. I mean, I believe he's 6'4", maybe 6'5". I don't know. But he was pretty big part. You like to see him on the court, the junior, of course. And again, if you're watching this, tune in tomorrow. We will have more Class B action headed your way. Crete takes on the winner of this Beatrice versus Norris contest. 21-15. Beatrice over Norris.
So what do you think the Norris coaches are saying to their team right now? What do you think they're trying to convey here?
Well, I think Greg, he gets on the horn, goes up to his guys, goes in the locker room, says, "Come on, guys, it's on us. We can do it. We just gotta have confidence." But if I was an actual head coach, I'd be like, "We gotta get number 3 some more opportunities." Josh Borschlager has been, he's been pretty consistent when he's been on the court. I just hadn't gotten it to it much. He's had one open look, and it was the shot he took. Of course, you saw that in the halftime highlight reel.
Yep.
Of course, he took the shot, bang. Love to see it, but ever since then, and before that, nothing to speak of.
So you just gotta find an open spot, get the ball out to him, and just
Let him cook.
let him
cook.
let him
cook.
him cook.
We'd like to thank all who are watching from home. The roads were terrible today.
They were.
It was a bad sight. You had to come all the way from the Denton area.
No, I got the Subi though, so it handled like a champ.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, D Builders. Build it, we buy it. So, we take a look here. There seems to be some fan altercation going on. I'd like to thank all watching from home once again.
Staying home and staying away from the storm. That's
Yeah,
always
a
really
couple,
good.
couple people I'd like to thank personally. Garrett Rockenbach, my partner.
Boyfriend.
No.
Oh.
Maybe. No, not actually. But my best friend, of course. And you're great, Dittmer. I don't want to take anything away from what you do. You've been a tremendous part of this.
Oh,
But
thank you,
Rock's
thank
been
you.
the OG day one. I just like to thank Garrett Rockenbach for all of his service. I'd like to thank John Rockenbach too for being
It's rock.
great guy. And Garrett has actually informed us that we have been doing a great job on the broadcast. Garrett, thanks to you, thanks to John, thanks to Tina Rockenbach. Tina and John, you raised a great kid and a phenomenal friend. I'm sorry, I just get emotional. I'd also like to thank Nick and Nancy Crumey, my grandparents, for watching today. Not easy for them, So big shout out to them. That's great. Who else would give a shout? Dave Eggy is watching from home, our sponsor. Thank you, Dave. You're a beast. Dave is a referee, local referee, who he refs for quite a few things. College, NAIA area. He's got a pretty big job with the university. Of course, he's a big associate in that area. And he got me into a Husker game this year, so
That's always a plus.
that's like a 2+ right there. It was Illinois. Casey Thompson got hurt first quarter. I think it was second quarter he got hurt, but you get the point. We lost that game quite a bit, but had a pretty cool Travis Vokalek touchdown. That was cool,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, gotta give a lot of appreciation to Dave for all he does for this program. And our fan of the game today,
Thanks, Sandberg.
Todd Sandberg. Mr. Sandberg, do you have anything to say for the audience so far?
Hi. No, I got nothing.
Nothing about the game?
It's low scoring. It must be
It
really
is.
good defense.
It is very good defense.
Thank you, Todd Sandberg. Let me shake your hand. Everybody, that was Todd Sandberg, former Crete baseball coach, assistant. He was also a graduate of Lincoln High. One of his notable classmates was Kevin Kugler. phenomenal announcer for the Big Ten Network, Fox Sports 1. I mean, basically everything. He does a lot of NFL stuff. Big inspiration he is to me, Kevin Kugler, but also Todd Sandberg, and just inspiring. Once again, I'd like to thank Garrett Rockenbach for tuning in from home. My partner, couldn't do it without you.
Why isn't he here today? Announcing with
His parents made him.
Oh, that's no fun.
And Dave Egge has let me know that his shout out is appreciated.
It's very nice of him.
Another person we can give a shout out to. Who's watching from home today? Are your parents watching from home?
I'm not sure if they are or not.
Well, Yancey and Melissa, just like to thank you for tuning in. Maybe you're not. I mean, who's to say? Take a look at Greg Hogan down on the court. I mean, just a sheer beast. Just talking him up down there, letting him know. Telling him, hey, here's what you got to do second half. Of course, we're gonna let everybody know what we think should happen. I mean, at this point, it's just what Greg wants.
I think that Beatrice, they just need to keep it on, you know, just their game plan is working right now, and if they could be a bit more aggressive, then I think that would even add to their lead. And Norris, they just got to make those shots.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
I think if they made more shots, then they would be in the lead right now. And
I mean, that's what happens in basketball, my guy.
Yep, you miss shots, you make shots.
Take a look at Travis Coe, our sponsor, eating popcorn right next to us. Travis, you look great today. You're looking great. I mean,
who are we getting put up on the screen?
Are we?
Oh, we are.
Yay!
Nice.
Dude,
Wow.
nice, dude. Dittmer.
Oh yeah, that's epic.
Should have been on there a lot earlier, you know?
Yeah, it's all right.
I mean, no rush.
Hey, don't make the boss.
No,
mad.
I'm not gonna make it.
Don't want to get fired or anything.
I can't get fired. In fact, we're not getting paid, Dittmer.
You can fire anybody.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
I'd like to thank the University of Nebraska Kearney for giving me this shirt, which they didn't actually buy it. I did. I had to buy it myself.
Well, thank him for making it.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more of like Under Armour making it. Speaking of Under Armour, you can watch the XFL on ESPN. Of course, our partners over there at ESPN, great people. I'm a big fan of AJ McCarron.
Of course.
I mean, he's a big guy. And we cut that back down to the court here. Norris down 21-15 to the Orangemen.
I think this is a totally doable score, and you can definitely gain some ground back, even go on the lead just in the third quarter alone, and the fourth quarter is where all the fun happens. So
I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving your analysis, Dittmer.
Thank you.
So Chris Gardner Jr. will throw this one in. CGJ. Love that acronym. Gosh. Gardner with it. Driving in. Feist matched up on him. I think it's Feist. Lays it in there. The good drive by CGJ. So now Norris on the board early here in the second half.
And
That's
of course,
exactly what they did.
those are the shots I was talking about, where it's just quick, fast, and gets the ball rolling.
100%. Now in transition, Chris Gardner Jr. again in the fast break. Puts it up. No foul called. CGJ making a name for himself on the court.
Now, only behind by 2 points. Norris still doing full court press.
I mean, Beatrice now, they look like they're against the wall. It was Norris for most of the first half. The shot, Crew Mines puts it up. No good, off the front iron. Now here comes Dakota Klein. Norris on a roll here.
See if they can keep that ball rolling here.
I like the pump.
Oh, thank you.
Wobbles,
basketball.
gets it out to Small. Now the shot, Bozinger, contested, gets it to go! Wow. Went out and then went back in, partner.
Just like that, Norris is in the lead.
My goodness.
Hardly 2 minutes into the third quarter.
I mean, Barrett Bozinger, he made that look like a magic trick.
Wow.
And my goodness, so the wheels kind of fallen off already for Beatrice here in the second half. 22-21, Norris up by 1. And we were just harping on Norris. No, they're not getting enough looks for their guys.
But
here's Trace and Russell with the ball.
they must have fixed that in the locker room at halftime. And
I don't know what Coach Hobbs has said, but it must have been something along the lines of, I mean, guys, we just got to go out there and compete, man. I mean, it's just that simple. You guys are trying too hard. The shot!
Sinks that!
Tucker Timmerman! DT Tuck! 2-4 once again. Making it rain from the corner. Now Chris Gardner Jr. Wobbles the grown man. Take it away.
Oh.
Crew Minds loses it
Fast
for a
break.
second, but regains his conscience. Now underneath, a little bit of contact.
Miscommunication.
The effort.
Wow.
And no go there. Timmerman tried to keep it on bounds. Take a look at the replay here. Like Trace and Russell trying to get to someone anyway.
Amazing effort there, but just.
You know what? I'm kind of parched. Like, I could go for Dr. Pepper. No, I don't want your heart. Go for Dr. Pepper. You know.
All right, whatever.
I mean, of course, I had something to drink before this, but I mean, it's just not the same.
The website that I looked at told you that you shouldn't drink sugary drinks. Yeah.
That's too bad. Here's Alex Small. Gets to Wubbles. Klein. And tipped away! My goodness! Luke Feast rejected. He said, no way, Jose. And now here come the Orangemen in transition. Feast with it. Crew Minds from the wing. Basket cut by Crawford, taken away. Chris Gardner Jr. in transition again. And tipped
Back out to
away
Timmerman.
once again. My goodness. It looks like Luke Feast has been all over the court tonight. And he gets it to Timmerman, and now here comes Crew Minds. Crawford driving in. Corner three. No good. And Alex Small will get the rebound. My, what a vert that guy has. Trace and Russell couldn't get that one to fall. Of course, I mean, you like the shot he took. Take a look at the replay. I mean, as Alex Small is fouled in transition. Good shot there, in my opinion, by Trace and Russell. I mean, you've been pretty on point most of the game. I mean, just 5'7". I mean, he's got that Kevin Hart height, but my goodness, can he move? So here comes Alex Small now. Bosinger gets it to Wubbles. Now Borschlager. Josh Borschlager. We said we need to get him some more touches here in the second
100%.
half. Back to Chris Gardner Jr. And now foul. Alex Small gets the reception, fouled on his way under the basket. And Norris, of course, not in the bonus, gonna have to throw this one in. Josh Borschlager once again with the ball in his hands, gonna want to throw it in here. Borschlager looking, wobbles the grown man once again. Bosinger, Gardner, back to Wubbles. Wubbles posts up. Wubbles puts up a shot off the front iron. And foul on
Wobbles, I believe.
Norris. Look at the replay here.
No, that was Wobbles.
You can tell the reaction by Wubbles there. Little moment. Don't like to see that, especially from a guy so critical of this team's success. He's kicking himself over there. Russell gets it to Timmerman, who gets it to Crawford. Crawford in trouble. Norris going with a little bit of a trap here. Traps scheme.
Beatrice trying to gain some lost ground.
Salazar with it. He shot a three earlier, didn't get to go. Timmerman, jump step. Crew Minds once again. Minds. Other side of the court, Crawford gets to Salazar. Salazar bumped underneath. They're gonna say no shot. And a push underneath. Push on Norris. Salazar trying to go up for one. Now Shelton Crawford will throw this one in. Beatrice going with the box set, gets it to Timmerman. The unstoppable force, TT Tuck, 2-4. Crawford again. Shelton Crawford gets it to Crew Mines. Crew Mines goes up with it and one! Crew Mines gets it to go. What a finish. Phenomenal finish by the 6'1" junior. Borschlager checking out in the second half. Definitely don't want to see. I mean, we wanted to get Borschlager some touches here in the second half. Of course, not going to happen if he's on the bench in foul trouble. We need to keep him in check. Mines, 3-point play for the Orangemen. 27-22. And I mean, Beatrice is just taking control of this game once again. It seems like we have a lead change every couple minutes.
Yep. So let's see if Beatrice can hold on to this lead. Norris will try to fight it back.
Gatto back in the game. First time we've seen him since the first quarter, I believe. Chris Gardner Jr., my goodness. Gets it to go once again. CGJ, Chris Gardner Jr. I mean, he has been hustling, bustling, and rustling out there, and it's been a sight to see. Russell to Timmerman. Mines.
Oh!
Rejected! Chris
Norris
Gardner Jr. You got barbecue back there. You didn't invite me. Hurt my feelings. He has just been lights out offensively and defensively today. It seems like he's the most confident player on the court right now. Get the ball in his hands, he's bound to make a play with him. Initials like CGJ. I mean, what more could you ask for? Here comes Dakota Klein once again. I believe that's Gatto with it. Klein driving in, posts up. Dakota Klein, fadeaway jumper, no good. And here comes Crew Mines on the other side. The other big guy whose name we've been saying a lot. Crawford. The bounce pass from Feast. Now Crawford from the corner. Timmerman in the paint.
Wow! And one.
TT Tuck. 24. Grown man. What are they putting in the water over there? My goodness. Tucker Timmerman.
Uncontested.
I mean, and this guy's going to college for baseball, not basketball. I mean, it's hard to believe sometimes. What a specimen. So now he'll go to the line for a 3-point play, and Beatrice has a chance to pour some more on here, maybe extend that lead. TT Tucker Timmerman. Tucking the Titans into bed so far. The tongue twisters are alive in my brain. Good thing we had practice with that in the pregame.
100%, yeah.
Feast,
Practicing.
matchup on small, tipped away. Luke Feast, who we're assuming is related to Colton Feast, who played for Nebraska. I mean, take a look at the replay here. Rejection. I mean, boy, oh boy. And we are just seeing some high-quality defense.
We are,
there.
100%.
Derek Dimmer and my partner, Folkerts. Again, some promising drip from him, the 5'9" freshman. Gardner. Chris Gardner Jr. on the board once again. CGJ is making it rain, folks. Now Loomis doing it himself. Crawford, 3-pointer, no good. He's going to take this one into the paint. Wobbles with the board. He's back in the game. Now McCoy Folkerts. And he's got a heck of a game too. As he drives in here, the freshman, what confidence to go in there. But no shot, getting fouled going up for him. I mean, McCoy Folkerts, he's really impressed us today. I mean, the young man.
Yep.
Paying his dues. I mean, I'm sure he's been asked, you know, plenty of times by some of the upperclassmen, you know, give me your lunch money. And I bet he said, you know what, sir? You can't have that. That's my lunch money.
Oh, yeah.
Dakota Klein, open three. He says, give me some of that. DK, 0. The sniper from downtown. Norris down by 1. Momentum swings once again. Loomis, other end of the court. Crawford athletic play. In transition. Crawford fades away. No good. Now Salazar. Beatrice answers back. The putback by Salazar puts Beatrice back in front by 3. Third quarter. Under 45 to go. Chris Gardner Jr. says, come up, let's play some ball. He's wearing some black shoes. I don't know about the black shoes by Chris Gardner Jr. I mean, I do like the white soles underneath. Dakota Klein, razzle dazzle. Bounce pass to Bosinger. And Bosinger, he's really come on today, it looks like. I mean, he's really
100%.
taken. He's got, in the limited touches he's gotten, I mean, he's produced pretty well.
Yeah.
Got Fulkerts out on the wing, Klein up at the top of the key. Of course, Chris Gardner Jr. in the other corner. And how can you forget Wubbles in the paint right now? And with 8 seconds left, tipped away. Another defensive play by Luke Feast. Chris Gardner Jr. gonna do it himself. Fade away, jumper. Oh,
he got that.
Just gets it in there, inch by inch. Game of inches. We know we say that about football, but Chris Gardner Jr. just defied the laws of physics. My goodness. And he has really come on today. I mean, we said at the break, we said at halftime, we said we want to say that name more. And so far, I have had no problem saying CGJ's name. Of course, I'm having a little trouble pronouncing that. I mean, take a look at the replay here, just a what a finish. I mean, it's always good when you finish hard and strong, you know?
100%.
Gets that one to go. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Dent Buster. I mean, if you dent it, I mean, odds are we'll undent it. I don't know. Really, I don't know, actually, our sponsors will be saying that because I feel like it gives it a more real feel. Sounds still 1 point game.
So the big playmakers today, obviously Gardner Jr. and then Tuckerman with 13 points.
Did you say Tuckerman? I like it, but it's Timmerman.
Timmerman, my bad.
Pronounce it right, please.
I combined his two names.
That's a grown man right there.
I combined his two names into one. It's like Tucker and then Timmerman, so that should just be his nickname.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's TT Tuck.
Oh, TT Tuck?
That's what I come up with.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if anybody's ever called that.
I don't think it, no.
Anyway, if you're just joining us, looking live from the nest here, 31-32, Norris trailing Beatrice by 1, and this game has given everything we paid for. I mean, blood, sweat, tears, block shots, defense.
Gas money. Yep.
Yeah, I
I
like that.
paid for that.
Ask President Biden about the inflation. I don't know if he'll be able to answer you. He's got a busy man. Or maybe he's not, who knows.
He's in Europe right now.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's in Ukraine, because it's like the 1 year.
Yeah.
Luke Feast, Timmerman from the top of the key. Driving in, Timmerman puts it up and fouled on his way up. And are they going to let him shoot 2 here? Yes, they will. Look at the finish there. Replay by Tucker Timmerman, TT Tuck, 2-4. 24. Still working on a nickname. Puts up the first. Kaboom. Gets to go. I'd like to thank all the people watching from home today. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for letting us into your living room or your laptop or your
Phone.
maybe you're a roller coaster. Maybe you're on a roller coaster right now. And, I mean, I hope you're not.
This is quite the roller coaster of a game. Norris coming back, coming out strong in the beginning of the second quarter, and
Yes.
caught up, and we're ahead. But Beatrice said no, not today.
Wubbles. No good. The big man can't get that one ball. He's had his way so far in this game as Loomis takes this one up. Dawson Loomis gets it to Crew Mines, who now gets it to Luke Feast. Loomis underneath Timmerman, looking into traffic, intercepted by Dakota Klein. Klein in transition, just gives it to Barrett Bosinger there. He says, oh, I don't want it. Here, have it. He says, yep, thanks. Chris Gardner Jr. gets it to Bosinger. Wubbles, looking. Alex Small. Small gets it to Gardner. Gardner from the wing. Throws it in there to Wubbles. The grown man. No shot can save his foul.
Oh.
I mean, we said it once, we're going to say it again. I mean, Mr. Wyatt Wubbles, I mean, he looks like he could be a real estate agent.
He's such a big man. He should just get the ball, just power up, and easy layup.
I mean, just
That's
gives
what I
that
believe,
feel.
but-
Oh, my mic wasn't close enough to my face. Dang it. I hope everybody heard me. And Wubbles fouled going up. Big physical play by the big physical man.
See how Wubbles is at the free throw line, I believe. Earlier in the game, he made 2.
I don't know, we don't keep stats.
They keep stats.
Titans are shooting 77% from the free throw line today, and let's see if Wubbles can improve that. Puts it in there. That just went up to 80%. What do you know? We're so good with math.
That's why you're in pre-calc.
Exactly. Fist bump me right now. Fist bump. Okay, Wubbles from the free throw line, puts it in there. Wubbles gets both
Tie
shots.
ball game.
Go down. I believe. Yes, tie ball game. We're all knotted up at 33.
Norris applying the pressure to Beatrice. Beatrice really feeling it here.
And now,
Tipped out and Norris ball.
Shelton Crawford lost control. It's tied up. Big defensive play by Alec Small there. Now here comes Dakota Klein once again. Into a rhythm. The decision maker. Chris Gardner Jr. sets the screen. Makes a cut to the basket. Klein makes him look silly. Sends him flying. Wubbles to Small. Small drives in. Small posts up. Small puts up a shot. No good. Small and they're going to give it to Norris. I mean, whether you like the call or not, I mean, the referee crews have been pretty consistent today.
They are.
Been letting them play. Crew Minds there. Thought it was out on Alex Small is what he thought. I mean, I don't know. It looked like it was out on Crew Minds to me, but
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's why we're not refereeing.
100%.
And now all the way over.
I think you have to run a little bit for that
I
one.
had to find someone out. Small corrals it. So now here we go. Entering crunch time. It feels like February, Garrett. It is February.
It is February.
And March. Like March Madness.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Goes here. Gets it. Gardner. And one again. CGJ. Number 10 making a name for himself on the court tonight. My goodness. He has taken all of his biscuits and put them in the pantry. My gosh. Called them bakery. The shot up. 3-point play.
Sinks it.
36-33. Norris has a 3-point lead over the Orangemen now. Beatrice reeling. Got it in the hands of their guy, Tucker Timmerman. Now out to
Beatrice
Dawson
under
Loomis.
pressure.
Bounce pass. Here's Luke Feast. Timmerman. Back to Loomis. Let's see what Dawson Loomis can do. If his team needs him to take control, it's now. He's the decision maker. Crew Minds. He's been the big one so far. Been the leading scorer. Gets it to go. Crew Minds comes through once again. And here comes Dakota Klein. Gets it to Alex Small. Now back to Dakota Klein. Here's Gardner Jr. again. Chris Gardner Jr. need to get it to him here, I feel like. Klein gets it to Wubbles.
Swatted.
Tipped away by Luke Feast once again. That man has been blocking shots like a machine out there. It's crazy. He's been blocking shots like an 80 SPF sunscreen blocks the sun, Dittmer.
Yep. Couldn't think of a better analogy myself.
Thank you. Crew Minds goes up. They're going to let him play again. The consistent ref and crew. Whether you like it or not, that's the call that they've stuck with all day. And right there, looked like all ball, looked like the right call.
Timeout Norris.
Timeout Norris. Like you said it, Dittmer. Now 36-35. Yeah, she scores that big Crew Minds finish drive. Take a look there. I mean, that's just huge. He's been huge today. He's been huge in the paint. He's been huge from outside. Not much of a threat from three, but that doesn't really matter today. It's just been a good defensive matchup. It's not like both offenses have been sputtering. They've gotten around. They've gotten in the paint. They've passed it around.
Yep.
But I mean, the defense has just been phenomenal.
100%. The defense is top 2 this game, and
I
that's
mean-
why it's such a low-scoring game.
And we talk about defense all the time. One thing I always say, me and Rockenbach always say on the broadcast, of course he's not here today. Just a big thank you to Garrett Rockenbach for watching from home. My partner, love you to death, buddy. We always say offense sells tickets, defense wins championships. And
Couldn't agree more. These two teams, they've really taken that principle to heart, and
I can't think of any more better analogy to that than the 2015 Denver Broncos. I mean, Peyton Manning on his last leg, quite literally, because his leg was just gone.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they had that might be the greatest defense I've ever seen, besides the 2000, I don't even know, Baltimore Ravens. They were pretty dominant. And of course, 85 Bears, you know. Oh, 85 Bears. Here you go. Anyway, Norris up 1. Wobbles in the paint. 36-35. Titans have a lead over the Beatrice Orangemen. This is a critical sub-district game. Winner faces Crete tomorrow. Both teams would like to be there. Chris Gardner Jr. would certainly like to be there. Dakota Klein setting something up. Drives in. Handoff to Small. Alex Small looking. Finds Wubbles. And take it away. My goodness. If I had a dime for every time Luke Feast had a defensive succession of plays, my goodness, I might surpass Elon Musk for the richest person on earth. Feast now. Gets it to Timmerman. Tucker Timmerman in trouble. Tipped away, but a foul. It is getting exciting here in the nest. I mean, boy, oh boy, it's coming down to the wire here, 36-35. Where would you rather be? And who would you rather send to the line right now in a one-point game than TT Tuck Timmerman? Tuck gets the first one to fall.
Tied up.
Oh, tied up, 36. 36 all if you play tennis. I don't think anybody at home cares about tennis.
There might be some tennis fans out there.
I don't know. Maybe.
Serena Williams. That's the only tennis person I know. And
Uh,
Beatrice.
Naomi Osaka.
Oh, yep. I don't know any guy tennis players.
That Federer guy. He retired, though. So
Aiden McDowell.
doesn't count.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, Timmerman gets the second shot to fall and put Beatrice up by 1 here in the fourth quarter. My goodness, it's come down to the bread and butter. It's come down to the biscuits and gravy. It's come down to the pancakes and syrup. It's come down to the Dr. Pepper and gummy clusters. I mean, it's more. What more could you ask for than today?
The nachos and cheese.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of one myself.
It's like thunder and lightning.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Manning and Harrison, Burrow and Chase.
LeBron and Pippen.
Shut up. Shut up.
Jordan and Pippen.
There you
I said
go.
LeBron.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Well, I was thinking Rodman.
Mahomes
too,
and Kelsey.
Oh.
I don't know.
My cousin's a pretty big Mahomes fan.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he's like 7 though, so.
No, I bet that goes well. Oh, Patrick Mahomes, he's so good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick of it. And they pretended like nobody thought they were gonna win. We were like, oh, nobody thought we were gonna make the playoffs. Like, oh my gosh, you had the third best odds to win the Super Bowl. My goodness. Grow up, Travis Kelsey. I don't like him at all. Anyway, Chris Gardner Jr. back to the game. Here comes Dakota Klein. The senior, the 6-foot senior. Needs to get something going here. He hasn't been big on the scoreboard, but he's been in the assist category. And he's making the decisions, of course, taking up the point. Pretty important position. Chris Gardner Jr. with a look. Bozinger. Barrett Bozinger driving in. Handling it with control. Bozinger gonna put it up. They're gonna get him for a travel. He did take a couple steps.
He did, yep. Check the replay here.
Just a miscue at this point in the game. See there, he takes his feet off the gas there a little bit. Can't go down in the right place.
Norris full court press. Applying the pressure here. I think that's the right move here.
Exactly. In the crunch time. I mean, it's happy hour out here. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Oh yeah.
As you can see there, McCoy Folkers.
But I think I personally fouling right now. Not really the best move, just to let the clock.
I mean, there is 2:29 left. I mean, I don't think you foul yet.
I know. You foul when there's less than a minute left.
Well, I mean, whatever head coach Jimmy Motts has in the bucket today, I mean.
But now there's just Beatrice is up.
And especially if you're going to foul, you don't want to send Crew Mines to the free throw line.
No.
I mean, he has just been on a roll today.
Been dominant.
I
Yeah.
mean, and once again, he nails that one. Kaboom. So now a three-point game. Norris finds themselves in a hole here late. Let's see what Dakota Klein can do. Weight on his shoulders. Fulkerts gets it to Wubbles. Wubbles. Back to Fulkerts. Now Klein. Dakota Klein gets to Wubbles. Wubbles top of the key. Gets it to Klein again. Gardner. Oof. Another play by Feist. My goodness. Feast. I keep going back and forth between what I think these names should be.
Maybe it's both.
Yeah. Sure. Gardner. Looking. Gardner. In trouble. Wubbles. Bosinger. Three-pointer. Bang! Barrett Bosinger. BB4. My goodness. Lighting it up from downtown. Right when his team needed him. Barrett Bosinger came to play.
Tied ball game once again.
39-39. Feast. Loomis. Timmerman again. Three-pointer look. No. Didn't take the shot. Crawford loses it. On the ground.
Gets the recovery.
Timeout.
Timeout.
It was probably a smart timeout there.
Very smart timeout.
14 to go.
Lots
All
of
knotted up.
miscommunication and
Take a look at the replay here. My goodness, the vision of Wyatt Wubbles to find his man Barrett Bosinger, who has been mostly a non-factor today, on the other side of the court, knocks it down in the clutch.
Just the awareness of.
I mean, I thought this was going to be a high-scoring game. My prediction was wrong. It's been defense, but a critical series there for Norris as they were in full late. Fourth quarter, 1:14 left. We're entering the thick of it. Norris and Beatrice all knotted up here in the nest. Once again, if you're watching, tune in tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. this time. We will have more coverage of Class B's sub-districts action. Crete will take on the winner of this game. And once again, I'd like to give a big shout out to Greg Hobbs. He's drawing something up back there. What do you think he's drawing up there, Dit? What do you think he's telling his guys?
Honestly, just a quick play to get points on the board or stop Beatrice from getting points on the board.
100%. I love it.
Oh, yeah. So really be influential factor.
Oh, yeah,
So
100%. I agree. So here we go. Timmerman. Here we go. As Tony Romo would say, here we go, Jim. Mines gets it in there to Timmerman. No good. The one time he hasn't had his way today is in the thick of the forest.
got to Klein. Klein dribbling down the court, trying to burn some time.
Let's see what Dakota Klein will do. Will he do it himself here in the big moment?
And this might be the time for somebody from Beatrice to foul.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't foul just yet. I'd see if Norris degenerates again here. The way my defense is played, Luke Feast. I'm taking my chances. Small. Dakota Klein. Big sub-district game on his shoulders. I'd like to see him take it. Gives it up to Gardner. Back to Klein. I mean, you got to have some confidence, my guy. 18 seconds.
15.
Just under 15 now to go. Gardner had it tapped out. You might want to foul now.
Klein.
It's going to come down to the end of it. Gardner Jr.
Gardner.
Driving in. Loses it. The jumper. Oh!
Wow.
My goodness. With 2 seconds remaining.
The game's not over yet.
CGJ. Chris Gardner Jr. The one man you had to have come up with it in the end. Gets it to go. And take a look at the replay. Had it by the skin of the teeth. My goodness. It's like Kawhi Leonard shot in Game 6 of the NBA playoffs. Oh my gosh. You could have, you could not have wrote a better script tonight. I mean, Tucker Timmerman has been eccentric.
Script writers.
Chris
have
Gardner
been
Jr.
insane.
has been immortal out there. I mean, he has just, both teams have really impressed me today.
They have.
It's been a good game.
Norris's ability to come out in the second half and play with more intensity in the first half was they really surprised Beatrice, I feel like, and I think that's where Beatrice is lacking. They just haven't had the same intensity as Norris has had.
So if you're Beatrice now, 2.4 seconds to go in this sub-districts game, I mean,
Man, I don't know.
what you
That's
do here. I mean, I'd say Timmerman, but he's not your biggest three-point shooter. He's
No.
only shot one today. He made it, of course. Norris has got Gardner out there playing defense, along with Bosinger. Wubbles,
Well, of course, I'm sure they have a 2-second play drawn up, and
Borschlager, and
they're ready to give it all. But as far as we've seen
Klein.
so far this season, we haven't seen any Cinderella endings like that. So
Okay, well, you better get riled up here. Beatrice needs a miracle. Timmerman to throw it in. Who do you get here? Who's your three-point shooter, you think? You got Crawford. And another timeout here. They're going to think it over. Maybe kind of ice everybody.
I'm saying
Looks like they had Salazar out there, too. Interesting decision. You got 2.4 seconds left. Do you have enough time to get it to someone and maybe drive down the court? Or do you got to throw up a Hail Mary and play it Aaron Rodgers style and say, I hope it works?
it's the second that the ball touches somebody, right? That's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
I guarantee you Norris is going to go full court press, so you can't just roll it like some of the NBA guys do.
No. So
You're going to have to
really, the further you throw it down the court, the more time Norris has to react.
in my opinion, I mean, you have 2.4 seconds. I don't know if that's enough time to maybe hit someone open over the middle of the court. But it could be, like, say you get a quick inbounder in, driving. Of course, it'd have to be close to half court. It'd have to be quite a throw. I mean, Tucker Timmerman's a pitcher. I mean, he just slings it down there.
Yeah. And this is quite a bit of pressure. I'd give it to one of the more experienced fellows out there. And
We've got a Titan power chain.
Tucker
going on.
Timmerman to throw it in.
Let's see what Tuck can do. He is going to lob it up there. Into traffic.
No.
Touched him. Bosinger with it. Fouled. And Norris looks like they're going to come away with it. 50-50 ball. Going up for it. Barrett Bosinger comes in clutch. Take a look there. Gets the board. I mean, it looked like a Hail. It looked like, yeah, as much as I said Hail Mary. It looked like a Hail Mary though. Will they just call it quits here, or how much time are they going to put on the clock? When did the foul occur, I think is the question. Of course, don't really have that instant replay feature with the referees. They're just going to have to go off what they saw.
I do believe earlier Beatrice should have fouled somebody, and
Yeah,
I think
in
that's
hindsight, I think I like Beatrice's decision to let him play.
yeah.
Especially with how my defense is played, but in hindsight, probably should have fouled close to the 40-second mark, giving your offense a chance, especially with the way Tucker Timmerman is cooking.
Yeah.
That'll put Beatrice down by 3 here. Big shot now from Bosinger. Well,
This could close out the game right here.
I mean,
Up by 4.
this would most likely seal it, barring, and no good. Norris survives in Class B action. Chris Gardner Jr. Say his name, say it loud and proud. 42-39. Your final.
It's a well-fought game.
It looks like Norris will come back here tomorrow to play the Crete Cardinals. And I mean, those teams have met before, of course.
They've been
Crete
really
got
good
the
games.
best of Norris. It was a 20-point game, I believe. But we'll see how it happens tomorrow. Anything goes. And that'll be a good one to watch. Of course, we'll get to see our good friend Greg Hobesley again.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll have Crete versus Norris with you tomorrow. I'm Connor Crumey alongside Garrett Dittmer, signing off from the Nest. Once again, you're watching Class B basketball on Stride.